Hello and welcome to my kitchen. I'm Judith. Today we're going to travel to Korea. I'm going to do Korean barbecue chicken. Now, a long time ago, I tried kimchee for the first time. Yeah, that was hot. So, I was convinced that all Korean food was extremely hot. Not true. This is an absolutely wonderful recipe. And it's not really hot. In fact, the first time I made it, there was no heat to it as far as I could discern. So the next time I made it, I added more. Anyways, what we're going to do, we're going to start with 4 cloves of garlic, minced, 1 tablespoon of ginger, minced, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, a 1/4 cup of low sodium soy sauce, two teaspoons of sesame oil, 1 tablespoon of rice vinegar, a 1/4 cup of honey, and this is absolutely fabulous honey. Got it from a friend of mine. If you can find locally produced liquid honey, unpasteurized, it is absolutely amazing. Go. Just scrape all that off my spatula and into the bowl. Oops. And then we want a tablespoon or more, depending on your preference, of Korean chili powder. Now, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, but you can find this in most Asian markets. In fact, my grocery store carries a lot of Asian products. And you can add more or less depending on your taste. Like I say, this chili powder is apparently nowhere near as hot as the North American Mexican versions of chili powder. And I did not, this is the chili powder they use in kimchee. And I did not have it when I made the kimchee. So I used a different version of Asian chili powder. And my kimchee did turn out pretty hot. For me. And this, it even smells different than the chili powder you're used to. Apparently, if you cannot find the proper Korean chili powder, you can use sriracha, although it's not quite the same. So now that we have that mixed, we are going to pour it over 3½ pounds of chicken. I'm using 3½ pounds of chicken legs. And we're going to take our sauce that we just made and pour it over. Now, don't worry about getting them all in there really terribly neatly to start with, because we are going to toss them around in the sauce. And I have made this with a combination of chicken legs and thighs, or drumsticks and thighs. I just want to make sure they're coated completely. Okay, we're looking good. Now we're going to bake these at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Since they're packed in there fairly tightly, it's probably going to take 45 minutes, but you'll have to check. So it could be a little less, could be a little longer, depending on your pan and how spaced out your chicken is. Right. The chicken has been in the oven for 35 minutes, and we're going to just now baste it with the juices. I mean, you could actually just turn it over if you like. I just want to keep the top from drying out. Just get in there and it smells wonderful. I want to be gentle with them because if you push them too hard, they will start to come apart. They should only take another 15 to 20 minutes, hopefully. This pan is pretty crowded, so it will take longer than what the recipe posted below says. Once your chicken is cooked, pull it out of the oven, sprinkle it with some sesame seeds, parsley or cilantro if you have it. I unfortunately didn't have either today. Let it rest for 15 minutes and then it's good to serve. Korean barbecue chicken. It's wonderful. Thank you for watching. Give it a like. Consider subscribing. Love you all. Thank you so much.